You know what's wild? Most people announce their transformations before they actually transform. They post about starting a new diet, tell everyone they're getting their life together, and then wonder why it never sticks. Here's the thing nobody talks about. The most powerful changes in your life happen in silence. Not because secrecy is some mystical superpower, but because when you're not performing the change for an audience, you're actually free to be honest with yourself about whether it's working. Today, we're talking about 6 things you need to eliminate from your life. But here's the key. You're not going to announce it. You're not going to post about it. You're just going to do it. And that's exactly why it's going to work. Let's get into it. Number 1, the need to explain yourself. This one hits different because we do it constantly and we think it's normal. Someone asks what you're doing this weekend, and instead of just saying, "I'm staying in," you launch into a whole explanation. "Well, I'm actually pretty tired and I have this project, and honestly my energy is low." Stop. You're explaining like you're guilty. The Stoics understood something crucial. Your life isn't a trial where you need to present evidence. You don't owe explanations for your choices, your schedule, or your decisions. Other people's judgments aren't your problem. So here's what you eliminate. The compulsion to justify. Someone asks why you're not going out. "I'm not going." That's it. No armor of explanation. No defensive narrative. The silence that follows, that's not awkwardness. That's freedom. That's you taking back control of your energy instead of spending it on convincing people that your choices are valid. Start small. Next time someone questions something you're doing, notice how you immediately want to explain, and just don't. Watch what happens. It's uncomfortable for about 3 seconds. Then it's liberating. Number 2, jealousy disguised as motivation. We've been sold this idea that jealousy is motivational. Let other people's success drive you, we're told. Except that's not what jealousy is. Jealousy is anger wearing a sneaker. You see someone crushing it in their career, or their fitness, or their relationships, and instead of feeling inspired, you feel that hot feeling in your chest. So you tell yourself you're motivated, but really, you're bitter, and bitterness is a weight you carry for free. The Stoic path here is different. It's observation without the emotional hostage situation. Someone else's win doesn't change your game. It never has. Their success is their success. Your work is your work. So you eliminate this. The story you tell yourself that watching other people win will make you work harder. It won't. It'll make you resentful. Instead, you can look at someone doing something well and ask a simple question. What can I actually learn from this? Not to compete. Not to prove you're better. Just to improve your own situation. That's not jealousy. That's intelligence. Number 3, the validation loop. Here's a pattern you might recognize. You do something good. You want someone to notice. You hint about it. You wait for acknowledgement. When it doesn't come, you feel unseen. So you announce it more loudly next time. This is the validation loop, and it's exhausting. The problem is that you've handed your sense of worth to other people. It now depends on their noticing, their commenting, their approval. You're no longer the author of your own life. You're an actor waiting for applause. The Stoics solved this centuries ago with a simple principle. Do the right thing because it's right, not because someone will see you do it. So you eliminate this. The need for people to witness your efforts. Stop telling people about your goals, your progress, your wins. Not because you're being secretive in a weird way, but because you're reclaiming your motivation. Your workout matters because you did it. Your success matters because you earned it. Someone else's lack of acknowledgement doesn't change either of those facts. Do things in silence, for yourself. The clarity you gain from that is worth more than any like. Number 4. Gossip, including the concerned versions. You probably don't think of yourself as someone who gossips, but gossip has evolved. It's not just malicious talk anymore. It's the concerned comment about someone's life. It's the venting session disguised as bonding. It's talking about what someone else is doing wrong. Here's what's happening. When you're focused on other people's problems, you're not looking at your own. When you're analyzing their mistakes, you're getting a false sense of clarity, like you understand human behavior better. You don't. You're just distracted. Eliminate it. Not because it's morally wrong, though it often is, but because it's a waste of your mental energy. Every minute you spend talking about what someone else is doing wrong is a minute you're not spending improving yourself. And this is the Stoic trade-off that matters. You have limited energy and attention. Spending it on other people's business is the opposite of building the life you want. The weird thing that happens when you stop, you get quieter, you listen more, and people start trusting you more. Not because you became someone's confessor, but because you're clearly not running a gossip operation. Number 5. The performance of being busy. I'm so busy right now. Sound familiar? We say this constantly, like busyness is a status symbol. And the thing is, half of that busyness is theater. It's busyness, not busyness. It's the appearance of productivity, while actual productivity suffers. The Stoics had something called premeditatio malorum, mental preparation for obstacles. But they weren't anxious people running around being busy to avoid thinking. They were deliberate. They did what mattered. The rest didn't happen. So you eliminate this. The need to appear busy. You do your actual work, the important stuff. And if someone asks what you've been up to, you don't feel the need to list 15 things to seem impressive. You did what mattered. That's enough. This is freedom, actually. Because the moment you stop performing busyness, you get space back, real space, to think, to recover, to actually do the work that matters. Number 6. The belief that others are thinking about you as much as you think about them. This is the big one. Most of us carry this anxiety that people are judging us, thinking about our choices, analyzing our failures, so we manage our image. We edit what we say. We wear the mask. Here's the truth. Most people are thinking about themselves. They're too locked inside their own head to scrutinize you as much as you fear. The Stoics focused on what's in your control. The other person's opinion of you? Not in your control. Your character? That's in your control. So you eliminate this paranoia. You can't control what people think. You can only control who you actually are. And when you stop performing and just be yourself, people respect that way more. So here's what you're going to do. Pick one of these, just one, and eliminate it without fanfare. Don't tell anyone you're doing it. Don't announce a new chapter of your life. Just stop explaining yourself. Or stop the jealousy loop. Or step away from the gossip. Or let go of that paranoia about judgment. Do it quietly. Do it for yourself. And watch what happens when your energy stops leaking everywhere and actually stays with you. That's where the real change happens.